Over the years, I've bought and played a lot of games. However, I barely have any trophies or platinums in my catalogue. So join me as I platinum every game I own, and in today's video, I'll be platinuming Astro's Playroom. The game is ranked at a 2 out of 10 difficulty, requiring 1 playthrough and around 5 hours. There are 43 trophies including the platinum. There are 2 big collectible grinds, one being for collecting all puzzle pieces and the other being collecting all the gacha prizes. We also must clear every level, but more on that later. As always, there may be spoilers ahead, so proceed with caution. Stage 1 of the platinum journey is to complete every level. Seeing as I'm trying to platinum every game I own, I thought I'd platinum the very first game I played on the PS5. There isn't a storyline to follow, so I just went through the levels at random trying to collect everything as I went. But first up, a quick tutorial on how the PS5 controller works and how to use it. After this, we end up in CPU Plaza and have 4 different levels to run through. Each level also consists of 4 sub-levels, and you need to collect 4 puzzle pieces and 2 artifacts per sub-level. CPU Plaza has 4 puzzle pieces to collect too, and grabbing the first one gave me a trophy. After sending 10 bots flying with a single spin attack, I got Project Neo. First level I tackled was SSD Speedway. The artifacts within the game vary from PlayStation consoles to PlayStation accessories. The first artifact I found was the Buzz controllers, which also gave me another trophy. This was the first game I ever played on PS2 by the way, what a throwback. Defeating 3 enemies quickly by punching them unlocked It's All in the Mind. A couple minutes later I acquired the machine gun and spun around while shooting to get wild arms. The first collectible related trophy I got was for all the puzzle pieces found in SSD Speedway. I then popped 2 trophies, the first for clearing SSD Speedway and the second for collecting all the artifacts in SSD Speedway. As long as I repeated this process, I should receive 2 trophies at the end of each major level. All I had to do was find every puzzle piece and every artifact. The next level I tackled was Memory Meadow. Following that traumatic experience, I sheltered myself from the rain for this trophy, pun intended. The second sub-level in Memory Meadow put Astrobot in a ball, kinda like the Ben 10 one. Hitting a strike gave me Wipeout. Iconic was mine once I collected the final puzzle piece in Memory Meadow. Also, I know this video may be on the shorter side or it may seem much more choppier, if that's even a word, but there isn't much of a story to follow. It's simply go here, collect this, complete that, bish, bash, bash. Do it. And here's another trophy for getting all the artifacts in a major level. Following the completion of Memory Meadow, there are a lot more bots spawning in CPU Plaza, and hitting them will make them follow you. I had 20 bots following me and got the last guy. Next up, Cooling Springs. Jumping into the water from the highest plank gave me Helldiver. In Cooling Springs there is ice all over the map for you to skate on. For the trophy Twisting Metal, you need to perform a spin attack and jump 3 times whilst doing so. Et voila! I then made a huge snowball to get another trophy. Throughout each major level, Astrobot puts on a suit. In Memory Meadow it was the bowling ball, and in Cooling Springs it's a frog suit. Using the suit to bounce a ball 5 times unlocked Keepy Uppies. Picking up the final puzzle piece in Cooling Springs popped another trophy. Before collecting the final artifact in Cooling Springs, I noticed some water fountains. I jumped into one and got Jumping Splash. HD graphics was then mine as I had cleared Cooling Springs, followed up by such a big fan for getting all the artifacts in Cooling Springs. Do any of you guys miss the PS3 era? Next up, GPU Jungle. In this level, you'll pick up a bow. All you gotta do is hit a green little slime ball, spat out by an enemy, and the trophy will be yours. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let's keep it going. GPU Jungle has Astrobot in a monkey suit, and we needed to grapple to collect the final puzzle piece. Doing this unlocked the Found Legacy. At the last stage in GPU Jungle, I used the bow again to hunt some rabbits. Upon dealing with the last one, I got a trophy no doubt referring to the God of War franchise. Adequate. Boy. PS, I own a few of those games, so expect them on the channel at some point. The artifact at the end of GPU Jungle is the PS4. I do miss them days where I was up all night on pro clubs and or failing the same GTA High setup a million times. Here's the 2 trophies too. Whilst I had now completed every single sub level and major level, I had some cleaning up to do. Step 2 baby. First thing on my list was to clear any level related trophies, and I had missed out on one. The trophy No requires you to fall at least 99 feet and catch yourself in the monkey suit in GPU jungle. I found a big space between both ropes and let myself go. I almost didn't grab the bottom rope, but here's the trophy. Now with every level and sub-level completed, including puzzle pieces, artifacts and level specific trophies, let's start the gacha grind. I needed around 5,500 coins to unlock the remaining puzzle pieces and gachas in the prize machine. I ran through the demo level as it offered a huge amount of coins. This was a cool level. It showcased what I believe was the original demo for the PS1. Once I had enough coins, I headed to the prize machine. Gacha beginner unlocked once I got my first gacha prize. A couple spins later, I got another trophy, this time being for collecting half the gacha prizes. And then I got Dude Raider for collecting all the artifacts in the 4 main levels and the PS Labo. Finding a secret gacha within the prize machine also gave me a trophy. Last but not least, a grand tour popped as I had now all the puzzle pieces in the game. The last stage of the Platinum journey was to complete any miscellaneous trophies in the game. The majority of these were found in the PS Labo. Throughout the game, the artifacts and gachas collected would end up in the PS Labo, and interacting with some of them gave me the final trophies. But before that, I got Saru Gacha, as I now had all the gacha prizes. Following that, I punched the Sony miniboard to unlock a trophy and the previous logo. Straight after, I opened the PS1 disc lid and sent 2 bots flying for disc swap. Hitting the VR headset gave me another trophy. There are 3 PlayStation Move artifacts hanging from the ceiling. Standing on the tip, sorry. Once reaching the furthest point, you'll get the very far point. Walking through the PlayStation Home logo pops a trophy. This was like Habbo Hotel for PS3. Ah, how I missed the PS3 days. Much simpler times, I'm telling you. I then found the PS2 and hitting the Sony logo gave me This Way Up. Playing Astro's Playroom is genuinely a trip down memory lane. Looking at the PS2 and PSP really does bring back a lot of memories. I used to spend hours playing Need for Speed Most Wanted and Call of Duty World at War on the PS2, and GTA Liberty City Stories and Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition on the PSP. The final trophy I got before the Platinum was for ironically picking up the Platinum trophy. And that's Astro Playroom's Platinum trophy. I really enjoyed the game and its Platinum. It was a trip down memory lane looking at everything I've been fortunate enough to own at some point in my life. I wish I had kept certain consoles and accessories. It was also a mini lesson about PlayStation and its progression over the years. If you're yet to give this game and its Plat a try, I defo recommend. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.